What's up guys, WhoNeedsMeta here giving you another deck profile. I'm going to upload 2 today on Geargias. This is going to be the pure build, not the carry build, so let's get right into the deck. Monster lineup is pretty much standard. 3 armor, 3 arsenal to get to armor, and to make good targets for Call the Haunted. 3 race car, 3 MK2s, and then the 1 Geargia. No hand traps. The whole monster lineup can replace itself, add itself, search other stuff, bring out other stuff. So like everything that you do gets something else. So there's no need to like play anything else other than that. 2 upstart goblins. My theory behind upstart is that if I put as many cards as I want in my deck, and then whatever else stuff that I have left, I just play upstarts. So in this deck, I wanted to play 38 cards. So I played 38 cards and I put in 2 upstarts. 1 forbidden lance. If your armor gets Fiendish Chain, you use its effect, you put it back down, and then it's no longer on it. And then if you're going second, bottomless is a big problem for your arsenal and stuff like that. And you know, getting your Gear X's compulse and stuff like that. So this is just a really good card to stop that. Dark Hole, because you have a problem with established boards. I like to see a lot of decks cutting Dark Hole, and if something sets up pretty well, you have a hard time getting the right amount of monsters to get over that stuff. So Dark Hole. 1 Book of Moon, it stops against Valor and stuff like that. It's a really good card. Then triple MST, and that's it for the spells. The rest of the deck is traps. It's going to be, I think, 19 traps. So 3 gears. Never be afraid to side 1 out. Obviously 1 is dead, so you are playing 1 dead card. But if you resolve this end phase turn 1, you have generated so much advantage. 2 Call the Haunted for battle phase tricks. I like this a lot better than full charge because the monster lineup is so slow, and your graveyard is usually just one arsenal. So you can just bring back an arsenal and tribute it off for an armor, deck thin, battle phase tricks, poke in with stuff in the battle phase, special in battle phase. 1 Compulse. I know a lot of people don't like this. I enjoy it for you can be in the mirror match. It puts you 1 card ahead of your opponent. If you set an armor, then they set an armor. You can set this, and then standby phase. You put their armor back in their hand, and that way they're even another turn behind you than they already were. So you're adding a lot faster than they are, and it just generates so much more advantage in the mirror match. 1 Trencher Tribute to clear boards, and then 2 cards that I've recently been enjoying. 2 Needle Ceilings. I really like this card right now. It was at 1, and I bumped it up to 2. I took out Skill Prisoner for this. In testing, I found Skill Prisoner was kind of meh. Resolving 1 Skill Prisoner is nice, but I don't know, having the ability to get rid of massive cards, especially because it's only face-ups. So the cards that you do destroy, if you destroy a Gear X, it will replace itself. If you destroy an Accelerator, it will replace itself. And it won't destroy your armors because your armors are face down and this only pops face-ups. 2 Deep Prisons, again, established boards are not very good. This is really good against artifacts. It's really good against the hands. The hands are so popular in the side deck right now, so to be able to get rid of them without effect and stop the cycle is really good. 1 Wiretap for more protection. And Akin's Effect Negation is the absolute nuts. 3 Fiendish Chains. It's just so good. You need a lot of outs to Excite on in this deck, because if you just generate all this advantage and you have like armor and then another monster in like set 4, you're gonna want to have an out to just a top deck Excite on. So that's kind of the idea behind 3 Fiendish Chains. Bottomless, really good. Again, more outs to Excite on and stuff like that. Double Blackhorn. Blackhorn is just really good. I was only playing 1. I don't want to play 3. I see some builds playing 3. Then you play against a deck that doesn't, inherent summon, inherent special, and you have more dead cards in your deck, and you already have quite a few dead cards. So the main reason I'm not main decking Maxis, but you want to lower the amount of dead cards in your deck against certain matchups, so that's the idea behind Double Blackhorn. And then the 1 Warning, because it's good against everything. That's it for the main deck. It is 40 cards. On to the extra deck. For 3s, we have the 1 Zen Mains. Probably the best stall option you have right now. 1 Alucard to pop set armors, and here to Tobacco so you can make plays. 1 Leviathan Dragon. I see a lot of decks not playing this card. It's good to have a free detach to put a target in your graveyard for the Gear X leaving the field. And it's a good beater. It's good to have a card that when this dies, you can get over an armor, or you can get over your opponent's gear X's. It's really good to get over your opponent's gear X's. 1 Giga Brilliant to make yourself bigger. And then 1 Soul of Silver Mountain for when you're out of 3s. I believe this is, yeah, it's 5 3s and 10 4s. It's good to get your armors back to lock down battle traps and stuff like that, or cards that they don't necessarily want to chain. And then 3 Gear X. 3 Gear X is really important because you can cycle through them so quickly. You only have like 1 Emerald. If you have Pot of Avarice, I can see playing 2. But until Pot of Avarice comes back, if it ever comes back, we're going to have to play the 3 Gear X. 1 Maestro. I say, a lot of people say they're not going to play this card, but like if your opponent goes turn 1, Yamato, and goes Hare instead of Turtle, this gets rid of it and you don't have to worry about Crane at all. Exciton Blowfield. Diamond Dire Wolf to get rid of opponent's armors, to get rid of problematic cards that you don't like. Honor Arc, Steel Stuff. Dweller, Artifacts, Madolches, Dark Worlds, Mermails, Dragons, all kind of the best decks right now, so this shuts down the best decks. 1 Emerald to put back your cards and to make Geargia gears live again. This is kind of how you're going to recycle your gears. A lot of people like Fortune Tune to do that, but unfortunately, you have to wait for Fortune Tune to die to recycle it. So this puts it back right away and nets you a card. And then 1 Crazy Box for Skill Drain, because Skill Drain is not really that fun to deal with. 15 card side deck, 15 card extra. Decree is kind of a problem, so I side deck a lot of monsters in order to side out traps, so Decree is less relevant. So double Maxi, double Effect Veiler, and then double DD Crow, just the hand trap thing. And then I really like these, double Fire and double Ice. The hands are really good right now. They stop a lot of stuff. This pops like Felgrand and stuff like that because you set it and they do it in damage stays. It's really funny to side against Mermails because they'll Pike. They will TS Pike or whatever, or Megalo Pike, and they'll try really hard to get rid of the armor without flipping it, and they find out it's this, and you just pop the monster and then generated a free Ice Hand to stop like a Sphere or a Royal Decree. This is really good for Royal Decree. And it locks out Fiendish Chain, so you can pop a Fiendish Chain and then reset your armor. The Trinity, auto win cards in Defissure, Macro, and Soul Drain. These are pretty much like free win cards against certain decks, like Dragons and Bujins, and Mermails. Like these generate you so much; they're just too good not to run. And then for the last 2, double DNA Surgery, because DNA Surgery is the nuts against Bujins and Prophecy. You don't have too much of a side for Prophecy outside of the Veilers and the Macro Cosmos. And your Fire Fist matchup is kind of meh. You do have the Veilers, you do have the 3 Chains, the Bottomless, and then the Ice and Fire hands. But, I don't know, the DNA Surgeries, you can side against Fire Fist. I choose not to. So let me know what you guys think of the deck, and thanks for watching.